Well, it's the first day of week 3 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Contractz from CLG off of their first victory. What happened? You guys saw TSM win, and you're like, we can't just be down here by ourselves. We got to get back up.
Yeah, I mean, we got to keep the rivalry, you know. We win and we lose together no matter what. Unless we play versus each other, then CLG wins.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about CLG. Contractz, it's been a tough start to the year for you and for CLG. How have you been holding up? Because I know you've had a lot of adversity in your career, so I'm curious how you've been dealing with the losses.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't playing too well individually. When I play poor individually, my mental state gets kind of shaky. Like I feel like I'm very confidence driven. So when I'm not playing well, it definitely can like snowball like downhill. But I've been working with a really good mental coach. CLG has. His name's Jake. We just go through exercises and we have meetings with each other pretty regularly. So he's been helping me a lot. I just have to keep kind of looking at everything with like a positive outlook, and I think that's been working really well for me. This past like 2 weeks, we haven't gotten the results that we've gotten or like that we want, but I think it's like a slowly build up, and we're making a lot of progress together.
Has DeMonte been able to provide any coaching support for you whatsoever, or has he just been like an anvil attached to the leg of the team?
So DeMonte's coaching style is he stands behind Palafox and he says, please pick Galio, TF, and Kiana.
Yes.
And then Palafox says, no, those champs suck, and then we move on.
Gotcha.
No,
okay.
I'm just kidding. No, DeMonte's been a really good, issue, or not issue.
Freudian slip.
No, I misspoke. I apologize. No, he's been a good coach for us this year. He's helped Palafox a lot, and just working on mid jungle synergy and how we sync up together.
Gotcha. Okay, good to hear. All right, back to the game though. What went right for you guys in this game? Obviously you had these losses previously, but what did you guys figure out that allowed you to have the win today?
Just kind of playing off our waves more. Just like having an overall like plan, making sure we're like synced up on when we're playing aggressive and when we're playing like defensive. We're kind of like respecting the enemy. Has been a big part of our practice this week. We kind of like, everyone likes playing really aggressive, so someone's gonna get punished somewhere. So we're trying to like hold it back a bit and really play like consistent.
Okay. Is that what you think one of the issues has been previously? Is you guys are just being too aggressive?
Not necessarily too aggressive, but kind of aggressive at the wrong timers. So kind of like playing into the enemy's windows a little bit more than like on our timers. So we're kind of just making sure we're synced up better.
Gotcha. All right. What do you think, I guess, what is the goal for CLG now? Because you guys are kind of in this unfortunate situation where, because spring is so short, we're now in the 3rd week, you guys got your first win. It's not like you guys have a giant gap between you and the people that are in first place or tied up in first, but it's also, there's only so many games left, right? So I guess, have you guys talked at all internally about what your goal is now, or like what you guys are looking to do? Is it just kind of one game at a time? How are you approaching it?
We're trying to win 13 games in a row.
Okay. Is that what's said at the start of every game? It's like 13 games, 12 games, 11 games.
Yeah, after week 1, like, okay, we got to win 16 in a row. Okay. After week 2, we got to win 14 in a row.
Yes. All right. So that's how you guys are approaching it. Where would you say you are? Like, because a lot of people were looking and they're like, okay, TSM and CLG, worst teams in the league. They haven't won a game. Where do you think you are in comparison to the other teams from just a skill perspective, not looking at the standings?
I think LCS is like pretty similar all the way around. Any team can kind of beat any team on any given day, except for like maybe like the top teams like TL, 100 Thieves. They're like really looking strong right now, and they can still lose, but I think we still have to work our way up for sure.
Sounds good. All right, I know I had to make you wait for this Max Waldo interview I did, so I will wrap this up quickly. But is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there, Contractz?
It's been a rough start, but we're making a lot of good progress, and I think that the next couple of weeks we'll have a really strong showing too.
Thank you so much for the interview. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on the big win today. And for everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS from the front of the studio now, right here on my YouTube channel. Sometimes you find yourself in the darkness. So why not step out into the light with brilliant monitors from Alienware, which you can get at alienware.com/Travis. There's a link in the description below. There's also fantastic notebooks and desktops. Their notebooks have wonderful panels on those as well if you're looking for a wonderful monitor, something 4K, maybe high refresh rate. Anyway, check out the description below. And by the way, it's so great to be filming these dumb outros back in front of the studio again. Dumb because I make them dumb, not because my sponsors are dumb. They're very, very cool.